Title: Golden Hour Photography. Module: Natural Light Techniques. If there is one time of day that photographers eagerly anticipate, it is the golden hour. Often called the magic hour, this brief period shortly after sunrise and just before sunset produces some of the most beautiful natural light found anywhere in photography. During the golden hour, the sun sits low on the horizon. Instead of shining directly overhead, its light travels through more of the Earth's atmosphere before reaching the subject. This naturally softens the light, reduces harsh contrast, and creates warm golden tones that are difficult to reproduce with artificial lighting. For fine art figure photography, golden hour offers an extraordinary opportunity to create images filled with warmth, emotion, and timeless beauty. One of the first things photographers notice during the golden hour is the quality of the light. Unlike the strong overhead sunlight of midday, golden hour light wraps gently around the body. Skin appears softer, shadows become more gradual, and the entire scene feels calmer and more inviting. The warm color of the light also changes the emotional atmosphere of a photograph. Golden tones often evoke feelings of peace, nostalgia, romance, hope, and reflection. Even a simple pose can become emotionally powerful when illuminated by the soft glow of the setting or rising sun. The direction of light during golden hour is equally important. Because the sun is low, it creates long, graceful shadows that add depth and dimension to the human form. These shadows help reveal shape and texture without overwhelming the subject. Side lighting is especially effective during this time. As the sunlight gently strikes the body from one side, curves become more defined, and the figure takes on a sculptural quality. Every movement and gesture gains visual richness through the subtle balance of light and shadow. Backlighting during the golden hour can also produce breathtaking results. When the subject stands between the camera and the sun, the light creates a delicate rim around the body, separating the figure from the background. Hair may glow softly, edges become luminous, and the image takes on an almost dreamlike quality. Golden hour is also ideal for environmental portraits. Beaches, fields, forests, and open landscapes are transformed by the warm light. The environment becomes more than a background, it becomes part of the story. The relationship between the human body and nature feels more harmonious, creating photographs that are both intimate and expansive. However, the golden hour requires preparation.
Unlike studio lighting, this beautiful light does not last long. Depending on the season and location, the best light may last only 30 to 60 minutes. Successful photographers often arrive well before sunrise or sunset to study the location, plan compositions, and prepare their equipment. Timing is essential because the quality of light changes minute by minute. Early in the golden hour, the light may be brighter and slightly cooler. As the sun approaches the horizon, the light becomes warmer, softer, and more directional. Every few minutes offer a slightly different mood. Weather also influences the experience. Thin clouds can soften the sunlight even further, producing beautifully diffused illumination. Completely clear skies often create stronger golden tones, while light mist can scatter the sunlight and produce an almost ethereal atmosphere. One common mistake beginners make is photographing directly into the sun without considering exposure. Bright backgrounds can fool the camera's light meter, causing the subject to appear too dark. Learning to adjust exposure manually, use exposure compensation, or carefully position the subject helps maintain the balance between the glowing sky and the figure. Golden hour also encourages photographers to slow down. Because the light is constantly changing, each frame becomes intentional. There is little time for endless experimentation. Instead, photographers learn to observe carefully, anticipate the light, and make thoughtful, creative decisions. Some of the world's most memorable fine art photographs were made not because of elaborate equipment, but because the photographer understood how to work with the brief gift of beautiful natural light. Golden hour reminds us that photography is deeply connected to time. Every sunrise and every sunset offers a unique combination of color, direction, atmosphere, and emotion that will never be repeated in exactly the same way. Perhaps that is why these moments feel so special. They remind us that beauty is often temporary. As photographers, our privilege is to preserve that fleeting beauty in a single frame. When you learn to work with the golden hour, you are not simply photographing light. You are capturing one of nature's most beautiful conversations between the sun, the landscape, and the human form.